Hi, my name is Frank Klipsch, and I'm the mayor of Davenport, Iowa, a city of 100,000 people in the heartlands of the United States. Before, I was the CEO and executive director for the YMCA in various cities throughout the United States for a total of 42 years. I also teach leadership studies here in the Midwest, and I do presentations myself in leadership development and in executive coaching and so forth. You know, I met Marlo, now it's almost 10 years ago. He came as a young man looking to leave Barbados and work as a camp counselor, and decided, which I think indicative of Marlo, a lot of his friends and people doing that were going to either New York or California, and he decided, I want to do something different, and chose Iowa, YMCA Camp Abe Lincoln in the heart of the United States. He resonated extremely well, and I, as part of what I do, go out and talk to the young people, the young camp counselors from around the world, literally. And when it was all over, he came up to me and he says, you know, I like what I've heard. I think I'm really interested in possibly pursuing a career in the YMCA. And I says, well, why don't you do this? Finish your college degree and then come and set up a meeting and talk to me. Well, a few years after that, he in fact saved every penny he had and flew to the United States and met me at a local restaurant, and we had breakfast and talked about his future and his career, and I think that's indicative of what he does as well. He sets his goals and he moves forward and makes things happen. Marlo's style for presentation and his speaking ability really comes down to being passionate, and people today want to see individuals that believe in what they're doing and what they're saying. Secondly, he slips in some humor and some personal anecdotes of situations that he's faced in his life, and I think that helps individuals relate to, geez, I've had that same experience happen to me, and how that can make a difference, and some of them are pretty funny. I can share some of those actually as well. But I think it's important to get a sense of how that works as well, but have a clear message. You know, one of the things is he knows what the basic components. And I think that's important. I think many of us have seen speakers who come in with pre-prepared speech, and the style, the direct approach they have doesn't fit the group. Marlo never has a complete prepared speech, but he has an outline of what needs to be accomplished and what needs to be communicated, and then he makes that fit to the people in the room. You know, I think we all decide sometimes we need individuals to come in from the outside to provide insights or motivation or new ideas, and everybody's looking for that individual from the outside to give us a new thought process about what we're doing. What Marlo brings in any situation that I've seen him, an engaging, entertaining, but more importantly, a new view. It's not necessarily the things that we talked about as these 5 basic principles are not that outlandishly different, but the presentation and the engagement draws people in and gives them an opportunity to look at their lives, their job, their families, and their future more positively, with options and ideas that can make them successful in the future as well.